Girl.
Hey y'all, welcome to the podcast.
All right, we
Hey
ready. We
y'all.
here.
So let's talk that talk with Cola. And today, during Conversation After Dark, our topic is, since I'll let you give them the topic.
So the topic is based off of, I was trying to find a way to download the actual video because it's a 3-part. So that's the what caught my sister attention was that it's a podcast group, but they actually do like live tours and people ask questions and stuff like that. Like I follow them heavy. I love them. Anyway, so this one topic, this lady was there and they made it seem like she was there looking for a man and was willing to date someone that was married but separated. However, it is a 3-part. So I'm gonna give you the quick, right? So the lady gets to the show. They do live shows everywhere. This lady gets to the show and she walks in and see her husband, who she is separated from. I ain't get to do the full, but they working on a divorce. But he is there with his
they were separated for 6 to 8 months. Yeah,
that's what it was. Okay, so but yeah, say it again.
They were separated between 6 to 8 months.
Okay, so she walked into the show with her good girlfriend. She ain't there to cheat or nothing. She there with a good girlfriend, and he's there with the girlfriend. So then it gets interesting because first the people on one of the girls on the panel was like, "Well, what you worried about it, sis? Like y'all ain't together." And she was like, "Then she's like, are y'all divorced yet?" And she was like, "No." She said, "Oh, I see why you worried about it, right?" But the question was, would you date someone that is still married? Yeah. And that's what it stands for.
The thing is, he was talking to the side chick years before he even decided to divorce the wife. So after years of lying about it, she finally caught them in the act at the podcast show. Yeah.
It was pretty interesting. It was pretty interesting. Yeah, so
will you be able to date somebody that is, I know you're going to say no because you're the type, don't jump into something until the chapter is closed or the book closed or you open the front part of the book, something like that. You're going to be like, no.
Nope. Now, I'm going to say I wouldn't now. But prior, don't forget, I was always the married one that was cheating. So I can't say no because I was typically the one that was cheating, right? And I was only in one relationship, one marriage where me and the person was cheating pretty much kinda at the same time. I still started it and they jumped in like double dutch, right? But prior to that, it was me. In my first marriage, it was me. It wasn't him. He didn't do it until after me doing what I was doing or whatever the case may be. However, now, no. Because now let me tell you why though. My answer now is because you do not think you really
Let me tell you now. I like you do
now, no, right? Only because, well, it's several onlys, but the only because when you cheat, it is typically for to fill a void, or it's a void. I ain't even know, or it's a void. Whether you're lonely, whether your connection has dwindled, or whatever the case may be, and people not grown enough to say, "Hey, we got an issue." And this is what I feel. Nobody's grown enough to really have that real conversation. I don't care if they be sitting here talking, but no, I'm gonna keep it 1,000. You not. You gonna keep about 950, right? You ain't gonna give out other 50 to like nobody know you about to be out here doing what you do while you still with somebody. Ain't nobody doing that. But I feel like it comes from that. And it's a temporary fix. Because if you got problems in your marriage and you date somebody outside of your marriage, whether y'all going through your separation or not, I feel like it's literally just like you ain't got to deal with them for real, for real. They ain't got to deal with you for real, for real. It's an escape. It's like going to an escape room and you're trying to find out all these puzzles and it's fun. But then when you get with the person, typically, when you get with the person that you just got finished with, it ain't what you think. It's not what you think. Stuff starts to simmer down on both sides. People change, and they're not really changing. It's just the fact that you ain't see this stuff because you ain't had to. Y'all together like Friday, Saturday. Y'all might take some trips together. Y'all do dinner together. Y'all doing all the fun stuff. You ain't doing the relationship stuff. Right. So me now, hell no, you can't pay me to date somebody that you need to be completely divorced, separated out the house, all ties cut off. Like we're not even about to play that. What's your take? I'm waiting.
Well, okay, I'm be honest. I'll be honest. I would date a person that hasn't been divorced yet. Then now, because I don't, it's not saying that I want to be with them. It may be something to do, you know, how to put it. Because I come to find out I have dated people that was married that I didn't even know about it. And I still didn't want them for real. Like it was just something like, okay, I'm going out on this date. Y'all say y'all separated or whatever you telling other people, but you never told me. Did I have fun? Yeah, but did I want to be with them? No, one was really kind of weird-ish or whatever, but I feel like I'll go hang out with you. We can laugh, we can joke, but I still may not want to be with you. And then you know when you're dating somebody that has been, how to say it, separated and about to be divorced, don't get attached because that person can always go back to their wife. Just do it to have fun or whatever you plan on doing, but don't take it serious. Because keep in mind, a person can be separated, like she said, 6 to 8 months. So you mean to tell me I'm supposed to be alone or without for 6 to 8 months?
But
and the way her bob was, let's be honest, the way her bob was, she would not have. I don't see how she was in a relationship.
I'm not dealing with you. So
it was so.
I ain't saying that you. It was. Now I ain't gonna sit there and say that I'm not dealing with you. This is how much I miss you, though. So I'm not gonna sit there and say that you should be alone for the 6 to 8 months separation. But just know it's a. Like, I ain't ever care about karma. I ain't give a shit about that lady, right? But she real. Like, she legit is real. So you have to be very, very cautious on every decision you make in life because you can best believe if this man is over here not finished with you for real yet, because you ain't signed no papers and you already dip. He gonna do the same thing to you, or the person that you're different with is gonna dip. I'm not about to go through that again.
Yes, that's why you cannot get any feelings for this person. It has to be strictly just hanging out. Because I honestly don't believe that a side piece will become your forever.
Yeah.
I don't believe that. It's something to do. It's something you have fun. But other than that, because I'm not gonna be bored or single for no 6 to 8 months while I'm waiting on divorce. I'm not.
Let's see. I don't know. I ain't gonna sit here. I don't know. I sending the link to Marilyn. I ain't gonna sit here and say that I would be. I don't know. I feel like I would need that time. I feel like I would make myself take that time.
I'm not the problem, sis. Don't forget. If I get
okay, so I'm glad you said that. Hold on. So Truth said, "Yep, I would date them as long as she is single." But then she also said, "How's it cheating on my end? That's her business and her relationship, not mine. Not my."
I'm with you, right?
Right, and I'm with you because it's not your obligation. It's not your problem. It's the person that's attached problem. And 100%. Like, I really wish I could have put on this daggone 3-part video, but I'm gonna post all 3 videos on our pages so y'all can see it. because it is so in depth, right? It's so many more layers to it. And like the man was saying, he didn't say the girl that the man was there with was a cheater. He said dude that was there that was married was the cheater. And that's pretty much allegedly his thing, right? Is to cheat.
Yeah.
So I don't feel like it would be you cheating because you don't have no obligation to neither. You don't have an obligation to that wife. You don't have an obligation really to that husband because he belongs to somebody else. But I be feeling like if y'all are, I don't know, you need to be out the house. Like,
and that's the thing. Now, you're right. You're right about that. You cannot be still standing in the same house. Now, the thing that got me was he was with this mistress while he was with his wife. So all of a sudden, she caught them together that night after he'd been denying it for so many years. But I'm gonna be honest, in a situation like that, I have to play devil's advocate, because if I know it's been a woman, if I was in her shoes about this woman, asking about this woman, you keep denying them, then you pop up with her, I'm gonna whoop both of y'all ass, because at this point you playing with me.
Yeah.
Well, you could have told me the truth.
But that's that part that people be acting like.
I don't think it would have been a podcast that night.
It wouldn't have been. Ain't no way I would have been able to sit there.
Acting like what?
Huh?
No, I would have tore all that shit up.
Yeah, because we're not about to finish this. We're not about to. No, I feel like it's a delay with us. Like it's some kind of delay between me and you, some kind of way.
Yeah. I would have torn that whole podcast area up. Hey, Sunshine, we miss you too. We just took a little break.
Yeah, it was the holiday.
I wouldn't have been able to sit. I wouldn't have been able to just sit there and just get on the mic and because it was bothering her. You can tell, or she would have never got on that mic.
But I would have got on that mic
and I would have never showed that wig.
Shut up about this damn wig. I would have got on that mic. I would have asked that question, and then while they were still finishing up, I would have been going whatever direction they was. We're gonna finish this conversation for real. I wouldn't be able to sit there and act calm, knowing that I don't even care if we're going through a divorce. If we are still in the same household, and you call yourself go and date somebody else, yeah, it's gonna be a problem. Because it's a respect thing. And I don't even care if I want you. It's a respect thing. Because I'm surely gonna respect you and not do anything crazy. I will wait. I will move. Like somebody will have to go.
Okay. Sunshine, the topic for tonight is, we've seen a podcast that a woman caught her soon-to-be ex-husband there with the mistress he had been with for years and been denying it. And so what I'm saying is it's okay to date someone that is separated, completely separated. You got to be staying in separate houses, separated. It's okay to date them, but as far as lying about it, I probably would attack them during the podcast.
Ain't no probably.
Right. Right. Somebody would have got it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I would have been in jail, probably having to pay for all kind of equipment that I damaged, and and as the girl, how could you not feel uncomfortable knowing that your boyfriend wife is they ain't even your ex-wife yet, like on the mic talking about you and her. Yeah.
And you still sit there. We would laugh. We would if I was the girl that was with the married man. Well, it depends, because did it say if he was lying to her, the girl too?
I don't know. She didn't say that. She just said that she was asking him about her, and he been denying it pretty much for years.
Which means if he denied it to the wife, he was denying it to the girl.
She probably said that he probably was telling her he was single. You know how they do.
And he had nowhere to go right now because he got to save his money so that he could get his own place.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. And so I wouldn't, if I was the girl, and let's just say she did not know that him and the wife was still, they were not completely finished, right?
Okay.
We're not about to sit there either because I don't know her. And I know she pissed off right now. And when something that disrespectful happens, it's a blank. Nothing matters. Like nothing matters. You think I'm about to be your victim of your anger and rage? Because even if you went at the old dude and I'm right there, just for the fact that I'm right there and I'm disrespected, I'm taking everybody. And if your family came with you, it's a family affair at this point.
Yeah.
So I would have left. I as the girl, I would have left. I would not have stayed there.
I wouldn't have stayed there. But what got me was she said they've been separated for 6 to 8 months. So I wonder, was it out of the house? Because if it's out of the house, it's free game at this point. But you still can't take nothing serious because he may go back to his wife and they got 2 kids together.
It's just tricky. It's such a tricky thing because if you are out the house for 6 to 8, you've been out the house for 6 to 8 months, then it is fair game. But like you said, it's that part of, and what they said on there, when you still married to somebody, it's still conversations that's being had some way, shape, or form. It is still flirtatious things going on, even if you don't live together, because you're used to this person. You're comfortable with this person. So therefore, even if you don't really want this person, you're still going to flirt. You're still going to have that. It's still feelings there, unless some crazy stuff happened and you was really able to shut that heart down. But if it's just like we just did not get along together, sometimes separation makes you tighter. Sometimes, so you would need to be it need to be done.
I'm gonna be honest, because if I'm separated, of course we separated for a reason. But baby, you got 72 hours and I'm gone. I'm dating. I'm out having fun. The streets is calling me.
I'm not dealing with you. No,
okay.
It
would be so unfair because I'm a Virgo. Mm-hmm. For me to say that I wouldn't want the person that I was married to do that, but I can do that, that's something that I would say. But now with the growth that I have had, I think it's only fair that we both do it. Yeah.
I can't.
You have 72 hours, and just because you can't move on in 72 hours, that ain't got nothing to do with me.
Okay, hold on. Let me send this. I can't, sis. Like, I can't even make up anything to say I would. I can't. But it's only because I have 100% learned my lesson. I can't.
You scared straight.
Man, I can't. I can't. And I know me. I know if I ever answer the streets calling my name in any way, shape, or form, I would never ever go back in anybody's house. Like none. You would never be able to calm me down, right? So I know that about me. So I want to be calm, I don't want
to. It's good to be calm. But keep in mind, let's say he said they were separated 6 to 8 months, right? Mm-hmm. Now, before y'all got to that point, you was already on the sidewalk. You feel what I'm saying? You went in the house. You was on the sidewalk.
Right,
so you almost there. You thinking about jumping in the streets, but you're like, no, I'm just going to try to do the right thing. But once it all come out, that's the streets. Because you already on the sidewalk.
You are on the sidewalk. I just can't. I can't.
You was having problems. So during that time, you already mentally preparing yourself like, this ain't finna be shit. This ain't going nowhere. Let me go find out, let me go find me somebody I can date. Not saying you want to be in a relationship with them.
Right.
Just date them. Because I would never want to date nobody that's been in a relationship with somebody that's still married. I will date you, but we're not going to be in a relationship.
Yeah. Okay. I can see us talking.
Yeah.
Talking. But as soon as you act like you're about to get feelings, you got to go.
You got to go. Because I'm going to be dating other people too.
You gotta go. I don't want no parts.
It's nothing. We just going out. It's nothing more, nothing less. Because my soulmate baby still waiting on me while I'm playing with you and you married. No.
Yeah, I don't want you if you married. Because I'm gonna always think all I'm doing is trading. All I'm doing is trading places with old girl. Like, or I can't. Like, I'm not about to be your dummy. I'm not about to do that. And I'm one of those people that like what you might deal with. I won't. No, I'm not right. But I may think that you should because whatever, right? But
I won't. May have a wife already though. Your soulmate may right. You just waiting your turn.
Yeah, I can't because I feel like it's gonna be. I feel like it's a waste. Maybe that's what it is, and I don't like my time being wasted. I feel like it's a waste of time for me to date you, and you're not. It might be a waste of time even if you 100% single, but it's definitely a waste of time if the person is still any type of connection with this person. Like I need you to go heal, go somewhere and cut all.
But I'm not the problem. It's them. That's why we here.
That's what I'm saying. They need to go heal. I'm not dating you. You need to go heal. Take that 6 to 8 months. Go on over there and somewhere. Take a trip by yourself.
6 to 8 months to heal.
It takes longer for some. Some people probably need 5 to 10 years to heal. But I mean, if you're gonna do 6 to 8, okay, cool. But go heal. Do not, because if you got this girl at this show and y'all been separated 6 to 8 months and your wife been asking you about this girl for 6 to 8 months or longer, shorty been there.
But I'm being with. Yeah, but if I've been gone for 6 to 8 months, girl, don't ask me nothing. Let's sign the papers.
But obviously he don't want to sign it because what are we doing? In certain states, it don't even take that long no more.
It doesn't.
It's a simple agreement.
But they got kids. They got the kids, and they want to.
And that means you're forever attached. No, thank you.
That's not true.
You forever attached.
Because look at my kids. I am not attached to that man.
You ain't sitting to nobody and this lady at the podcast. Okay, she upset because this man is over there with Shorty Hoo Hoo and they got kids. You wouldn't even brought those kids up. That's going to be.
She was hurt. She was definitely hurt standing up there talking because I wouldn't even got up there. I would have made it seem like I was not bothered, but she was bothered by that wig. I could tell, but I would have made it seem like I wasn't bothered. I would have never got up there when they're talking and saying that they're there and this. And then if I would have seen him make eye contact, he could not have speak because I would have said, "Do I know you?"
But she wanted to make sure they. But she wanted to make sure they look bad. That's her whole point. That was her pettiness. She was definitely hurt. But that was a petty move.
Yeah. She didn't take her 72 hours seriously.
No, she didn't. In more than 72, they've been separated for 6 to 8.
Right. She was still in love. It's still high hopes for her. And I feel bad for her.
And that's why we need to make. And that's why we need to make sure everything is signed, sealed, and delivered. That joint needs to be on record where I can pull your name up and it's everything right there. Signed by the judge, the date, the time, is what your child support is, what your visitations is, what's your family plan for these kids. All that needs to be dry ink. It does not need to be still wet. So don't even call me the day you sign those papers. You need to call me in a year. Because it's still too much. It's too much history. Now, some people can really separate and for real separate. It'd be a done deal. That's it. But when you really, really love somebody like that lady, be friends. Hell yeah. But that lady's still hopeful. And she only hopeful because that man is probably having conversations with her to probably say, if you do. And she's still hopeful because if you show a nigga, you don't want him. If you show a female, you do not want them. They're not going to stay around unless something is seriously wrong. Unless they have real low self-esteem, they don't know their worth. Their mama and daddy ain't never love them. That is the only way. And we all have some of those issues. They're still not going to sit there and be disrespected by someone. And they're literally showing us that they do not want us. Like ain't no kissing, no hugging, no touching, no dates, no nothing. What are we doing?
I have actually seen, I know someone who gets cheated on back to back. And she takes it. She forgives. She keep going 77 times, 777 like Jesus. But he still cheat. So it's like some people just feel like they can't be by themselves. And some people feel like if they got kids, they just want their family to work.
Mm-hmm. I mean, but that's a sad place to be. And I feel sorry for anybody. I feel sorry for the person you're talking about because your heart has to be crumbs at this point. Like I said, you get one time. One. Mm-hmm. And the only reason you get one is because I done had 100 in prior relationships. So you only get one, right? Other than that, ain't none. Ain't no two, ain't no three, ain't no we talking about it. Ain't no apology, ain't nothing. I will be done. It will be a done for. You understand me? I mean, done. Okay. The street would definitely call my name. I would not. But that's also I'm being courteous because I know that I'd have got away with some stuff that people probably would never know. So I'm gonna give you your one because I'm gonna take it as my.
You give me one. They gotta have one. Yeah.
Yeah, but you ain't getting the two.
The one in the back pocket.
No, I ain't even gonna do that because that's when you do that too.
The self-worth is trash because the person I'm talking about, let me tell you, the girlfriend will post pictures of the new person she with, and then they'll come back and say on the anniversary, we've been together 6 years. No, bitch, I seen another person on her page, and you did too 2 months ago. Ain't no way y'all been together 6 years. You got to subtract all the women that she done posted over the years. Because she never hides it. She posts these women she in a relationship with. And then next thing you know, her and the girlfriend post, we back together.
Yeah, no. And I'm telling you, that baby need a hug. That baby need a hug, a counselor, some prayer, maybe a little saging. Like she need a lot. Because that is a lot to deal with as a human. Like one time could crush you. 2 times could send your ass in a whole psych ward. Depending on your mental like depends on your mental status. It depends on how strong you are mentally and emotionally. But for you to stay time after time after time after time after time again, there's no freaking way you love yourself. It is no freaking way that you wake up in the morning. Like Joy was doing a video a few minutes ago, and she was saying, if you look in the mirror and you tell yourself you're beautiful and that thing feel weird or it hit different, then there's some work you got to do. There's no way that person is going to stand in the mirror today, tomorrow, next month, and say that she believes in herself or anything positive about herself, because the person she with has literally drugged her through the mud, the snow, okay, the ocean and the sea, okay, all the lakes and the rivers. There's no way. And I feel sorry for people that's like that, because that's too much. That's too much. And I'm telling you, I done had low self-esteem, but it ain't never been to the point where I ever thought like, and she would give me the vibe, the person that you're talking about, and I don't know her, but the vibe that you're giving off about them is they believe they can't get nobody else. I don't care how fat, how skinny, how bald-headed, how long my hair is. I don't care how many kids I got. I don't care if I wasn't working. If I was working, you cannot tell me I could not get what I wanted. Mm-hmm. Understand me? I agree. Self-esteem. You're not about to tell me that. You can never tell me, girl, this can't get nobody else. It's a lie. It's a lie. Yeah. Okay, I reported with 1 kid and 5 kids. Stop playing with me. So there's no way.
Oh, 1 and 5?
1 and 5. There's no way a girl could ever think that. She would have to think that she can't get nobody else.
And that would make me think about the girl at the podcast. I think her self-esteem is really low, because you can't tell me after years of thinking he was cheating. He wasn't cheating. Not only was he cheating with the girl that was there, he was cheating with other people. That's what I think. Yeah, and she hasn't healed. She still want to be in that relationship.
No, because even if I wasn't over you, when I walk in that show and I see you with the audacity to be sitting at the show, because you probably would know if we was close in any type of way in our marriage, then you know who I listen to, right? We done probably had conversation, because this group is not no new group, right? They've been around.
Right.
So the one girl, the brown skin girl, she real pretty on there. She has her own show on TikTok, right? And I've been following her, I want to say at least for a year. So if y'all only been separated 6 to 8 months, I'm pretty sure you've heard this lady listen to this group. Or she probably used it because they always got relationship advice. So she probably threw up some sidebar relationship hints, right? With the group. Right. And then you got the audacity to show up at this show with somebody new. Right. I would not want you back.
Right. Like, I wanted to know what made him go to that show, knowing he's a cheater. Like, why?
It was too much, but that was good.
Sis,
That was good. That was good. That was some.
Yeah.
That was a good one. That 1, 2, and 3. I'm waiting for 4. I need them to find a part 4. Give me the conclusion, because the man, when I looked at part 3, which is the one you sent me, the man was pretty much like just saying, like, yeah, no, like he's a cheater. He's a cheater, and I wish I could go back to it. Hold on, I'm ready to see if I can play it. Hold on.
Yeah, see if you can play it so they can see it. At least the part 3.
Yeah. Okay, hold on.
Because I know you got part 3.
Would you date a still married man?
Hell no, absolutely not. Hard no.
Why?
Can you
But
hear
if
it?
me and you have been miserable, okay, he's a cheater.
No,
What
yeah,
she
no.
said, but
What she said, allegedly he's a cheater because it's happened before. And I think that is the dangerous part. The dangerous part is neither one of those parties in that new relationship or whatever it is are absolutely sure that those feelings are authentic. For example, that man wanted to run away from his relationship, so he found somebody that was willing to have him run towards her. And then now that woman is getting the shades of a man that she never really saw. She
wasn't able to
him and met him when he was committed. So she got borrowed time, the good time. She didn't have to deal with the man that failed a little bit or was discouraged a little bit or had weaknesses. So now they get to really explore whether or not this is really going to work out. Well, would you date a still?
What's the name of that show? Sunshine want to know.
Hold on. It is called. Sorry, it is called.
I probably have to send it to her.
Let me make sure it's the right person. Hold on. It's on Homeschool Faye, but let me make sure that's their page because I follow her on TikTok. Hold on. Hi, y'all.
I'm gonna send it to you, Sunshine.
Yeah, and if I find the actual page, if I come across the actual page, because they have a whole entire like legit page, like it's a legit page,
okay.
Like with them, like, and if you go on TikTok, I'm gonna find out how you can find them, and because I follow the girl, but I can't remember her name, but I guarantee she'll pop up tonight because we're talking about it. But they always had,
and you know they be stalking us.
Did you already answer Regal? I always say Regal. Absolute. Oh, Coco Frozen. Are you asking what's tonight's conversation? Oh, it's called Tonight's Conversation. I think that's what it's called.
See, you know, I don't see the comments tonight for some reason.
So True said my stability is strong enough to put up with doubt or thinking you've been cheating for long because my Virgo kick in. I'll get proof immediately. Okay, so the name of it is the group is called Tonight's Conversation. That's what it's called. On Instagram, Marcus says hold on, sorry. He said it's too many folks to be messing with someone's leftovers to begin with. I agree. And all you're doing is trading places. I don't care how much a person say they love you and it's gonna be different. You're literally trading places. It's going to happen to you. It might not happen the first 5 years, might not happen the first 6, 7. But when it's gonna happen.
If he's a known cheater. Yeah. If he's a known cheater, you can't get too serious with people like him. You have to dog them before they dog you. And they say when you stay in Atlanta, you just find somebody you like and wash them off and go with them.
And that's why I say you need to.
I can't hear you.
The podcast we're talking about they're called Tonight's Conversation. They have a lot of deep conversations. I absolutely love them. Especially I don't know her name, so I'm just gonna say the brown skin one. You will know who she is. As soon as she opens her mouth, it's nothing but power comes out. It's nothing but knowledge that comes out her mouth. It doesn't matter what she's talking about. You feel what she's talking about. But she has her own TikTok, and all she do is snippets of different advice. But the whole, like you said, the whole borrowed time. I don't want no borrowed time. That's a waste. You could put that energy into somebody that's actually ready. Her name is Kitty. That's the girl that I'm talking about. Name is Kitty. And she's amazing if you follow her on TikTok.
You gotta be careful anyway. People say they ready, and it's not.
Hell no, single or
Even
not.
if they ain't married, divorced, or whatever, they still act like they ready. Don't even really ready.
Oh, they be in DC. Somebody just wrote me on Instagram. They be in DC in March, but they was just in Baltimore. I want to say like November, I think it was, or December. But yeah, you gotta be, even if they're not married, you gotta be careful because people, like you said, people be quick to say they're ready for a relationship until they get in it, and then they not. Because there's a lot that come with a relationship. It's fun when you the side piece, or
It is.
it's fun when you sneaking around.
Yeah.
But when shit get real. It's like being a tip at a job that you don't really want, but you just need the money. So yeah, you're gonna do great, right? And then when you get in the door, you back to who you are. It's that I forgot how many days it is that a person can hold up a lie. It's an actual scientific fact that somebody can literally take a certain amount of time. Yeah, somebody take a certain amount of time before a person really shows who they are. And I can't remember if it's 90 days or 6 months, but it's a time. And then after that, that's when you'll be able to start seeing the real them. But prior to them, it's that honeymoon, 6 months. It's that honeymoon stage when everything real cute. They real cute. Everything just cute. You having fun. You partying. You laughing up late, talking on the phone. And the next thing you know, you don't want to talk to that nigga all night. Yep, that's it. Because you ain't never want to talk to him all that time in the first place. Yeah.
He was never for you to talk to. Yeah.
I can't with
What
truth.
you reading? I can't see the comments.
If I'm ever single again, I will be a temporary hoe.
Nah, she'll be a full-time.
I'm not.
Full-time. She's a Virgo. She don't want to go back into a relationship.
I just want to know who Absolute talking.
Absolute.
Who Absolute agreeing with? Because I know where you live, Absolute.
True.
What you guys say, Joy? Joy must not be watching because she ain't co-signing on Truth or Absolute. Oh, you see what they said? Okay. Full time is facts. I can't with you. No more sex in life.
Once a Virgo is free, they enjoy it. Like it's no reeling them back in because they only got a taste of the streets.
That's because it's a free, any free spirit. It's easy. It's easy for you to adapt to being either free or being in I don't want to say free because the relationship can be free. You could either be for the streets or you could be for the house. It just depends. You just can't push the bar, too much either way. You gotta keep that thing balanced.
Yeah. You gotta balance it.
Hold on. So Joy's not trying to sleep tonight because she's talking about her friends always right. Oh, and Absolute was agreeing with Truth. And
I can't believe Absolute.
Right.
Say that.
Truth said, call me the street sweeper. I'm not dealing with you at all.
Oh, Lord.
And Marcus on Instagram said, I play the long game. Can't lie to me. I make it hurt you. My soul is indeed a mirror. But your soul, I feel like if you in tune to the person, you can tell when a person. Hell yeah. If a person start getting nervous when you got their phone, whether it's a conversation they don't want you to see to a friend or a response that might pop up. If you start acting nervous with your phone, that's enough right there. That's enough right there. I wouldn't even got to investigate no further. That's enough right there. Because if it went from me being able to use your phone, touch your phone,
the phone's off. Mute play won't come through.
Absolute says she loves her wife, but if
put your phones on mute so it won't come through.
And do as if it ain't gonna pop up on the screen.
Yeah, I think a lot of people they love. I don't know if you mute them, they don't pop up at all. But I'm gonna be honest, a lot of people love their wife, they love who they with, but I don't think they want to do it again. Like because marriage is tough. You have to put work in. You have to compromise. And I think after doing it for so long, it's all about you.
And see, I live by this. Okay, it ain't gonna change. I don't care. I don't care. Like, I don't plan to get a divorce, right, at all whatsoever. However, I'm Elizabeth Taylor in these streets, okay? I believe I'm meant to be married. So I ain't one of them that would be like, I would never do it again. I have what I wouldn't do again, but I ain't gonna sit there and say I wouldn't get married again. I like being married.
Well, I can't say that either because I'm, but I don't just really think I'm gonna ever get divorced. I think I'm with my person. I don't think I ever get divorced.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because things be rocky in relationship. You say, oh, you go through things, but you don't.
It's the thugs for me. It's the masculine identifying for me.
They say that now.
Then that person come along because I feel like everybody has somebody that makes them want to do something they say they're not gonna ever do again.
Yeah.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna go read another comment from Instagram. 1 second. I will absolutely never be married again. I'm one and done. Yeah, no, I'm number 3 right here. Now, prayerfully, 3 is
She
it.
like it. She likes it. She gonna do it again and again.
I'm like, how you just know you're supposed to be certain things. I know I'm supposed to be wealthy. I know I'm supposed to have a long life. I know I'm supposed to be a wife. Period. Right? I know I'm supposed to be a wife.
I used to know that I was gonna be a city girl, and then look, I'm married. So
yeah. All right. So Marcus said, easy giveaway for guys. Start for guys. Oh, okay. Easy giveaway for guys. Start doing things that a man would say something about. Park next to the grocery carts at the store. Football knowledge. Go to Home Depot, and if she know more than you, walk out.
What? Why?
I don't know. I need him to explain.
Because I know how to do a lot of stuff that men know how to do.
Now I know I'm supposed to be a husband, but if it don't work out, who am I to change God's will? Because it's a free will. Shoot, we're gonna do it again. Let's try it again. It's like a piece of paper.
I think
made a mistake.
I think they all will try it again and just try to do something different. They just talk a lot of trash. I think they'll get married again.
It would be a while. I wouldn't be sitting here be like, yeah, we separated, we divorced, it's been a year. No, I probably would be dating, right? But I ain't jumping into no. I need to know. Like, I need to see that you go to a therapist. Like, that needs to be in your budget. A therapist for yourself needs to be in your budget. It's certain things that would have to be lined up that would not have ever mattered. But now I'm growing and I'm learning, and it's just certain stuff that just be deal breakers for me that I didn't have with my marriage. But it would be deal breakers.
You got 72 hours to fix whatever.
You got a year. Take a year, get yourself together
to fix whatever.
But we always say certain stuff, and then it'd be the opposite. Like, you saying 72, and then your ass be the one talking about 7 to 8 months, and I'll be the one that's 72.
Listen, sis. I promise you, I have had a real life. This have happened to me in real life. It's like once you give me day 3, I don't want you no more, and I'm talking to somebody else. Like, dead ass. This have happened in the past. You give me that 3rd day, it's over.
That's because they must have said something to annoy you. That has to be it.
I understand that, Autumn, too. Autumn said, I would never marry another woman again. 9 years was enough for me. Hell, women and men about the same.
Hey, they are. The gender don't matter.
It's no different. Yeah, it's no
gender
different.
No, it does not matter. Like, people be saying if you marry a woman, it's a whole bunch of different. It's the same because they act like women are such a bad thing, like our temperaments and all that stuff. So if you date another woman, then that's double the temperaments. It's not always that. Like, me and Joe are totally different.
And you gotta be careful who you marry too. I said that's a big thing. People are looking for help, not love. And we're in Atlanta, Georgia. They're looking for help. It's a little too cold out here to be homeless, so they get in a relationship. So, yeah, it don't make no difference. Men and women, they get into relationships for help. They get into relationships for handouts. They want something from you. They don't want to be with you for real, for real. It's something they can get from you.
Yeah. All right. Marcus said that's 6 months. He's talking about the 6 months rule. Within that time, guys want to impress women, and women who are intrigued tend to unconsciously imitate that new source / man.
Say that again. I was reading the comment.
So 6 months. Within that time, guys want to impress women, and women who are intrigued tend to unconsciously imitate that new source / new man. So almost becomes that new person, as if to say, "See, he's better," convincing themselves. Yeah.
And I'm gonna be honest, a lot of men and women start off by doing this and doing that for these women and can't keep it up. So that woman's gonna be looking for these gifts and these treats and these this and that, and y'all can't give it. They're gonna call you all kind of broke son of a and go on about they being to the net person that's able to do it because you put in their mind that they can get this and that. And Autumn said she's not dying. It's a difference, but the marriage was absolute hell. I get it. So it was the person that you married. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah. Log off, Kalia. She said, "True. People without a place to stay fall in love the quickest."
See?
And that's right.
She ain't lying when she telling the truth. She ain't lying when she telling the truth. They do. They be in love. They want to care for your kids and stuff. They a family person. No, they don't even like kids.
I want to go to this right here real quick. What's crazy is, okay, for me, for example, I love being impressed 100%. But even though I love nice stuff and I love gifts, right? I really do love gifts. But you don't have to have it all to catch my attention. Like what caught my eye for Joy, I didn't know that she was going to work like a Hebrew. I didn't know how smart she was. I didn't know like none of that stuff. What caught my attention about her was her smile. It was a smile. It was her smile in her eyes. That caught my attention. So that right there already had me. The other stuff was just an add-on. So even if she wasn't working like a Hebrew, even if we didn't have the home that we had, I would still 100% love her. Like love her. And I've never used anybody. Because I don't want to come back. I don't want to lose what I got.
Right, that will come back.
So I don't see why people have to show, but I do. I feel like people that have to show up as a false representation of themselves is because they don't think they are enough for who they are. Like themselves is not enough. So they go overboard to make sure they impress you to try to show you these certain things. But then in real life, you really can't keep them up because it's not who you really are. It's just because you're trying to get this person. You're trying to make them like you, not realizing they really already like you. And sometimes you can overdo it by being a fake representation that you turn them off because you're doing too much. And the person don't really need 100 things. They might need about 80, but they don't need 100 things. So I feel like people that show up as not them true selves, you really jinxing yourself. You cursing yourself fully. I can't.
Yeah, I knew it. I knew your ass was gonna be looking for love.
There's too many cleaning crews out here that you can get wash your clothes.
I'll take us to the cleaners.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shoot, I'll be your good sister and take them to the laundromat. Just don't ask me to wash them in the house. It takes too long. I need to go throw everything in the wash machines and throw everything in the dryer all at the same time. Hold on. Right. Or they tired of staying with their cousin or their mama.
On them screens, tearing their ass up on that sofa.
I'm not doing. Y'all know too much. Okay. Marcus said, I just spent $7,000 to $14,000 per month trying to keep something that didn't want to be kept. Whoa, that's a lot.
Whoa, Marcus, that was a bill.
Yeah. And I know me, I'm definitely a catch. So what the fuck really going on out there? Because people don't want to be kept. They say they do, but they don't. They don't.
I guarantee you, when that next person ain't finna spend $7,000 to $14,000. So they're gonna try to spin the block, but you make sure you put your 72 hour in perspective. Don't let her come back. 72 hours.
Marcus said that he want his money back from her and the new dude. And I don't blame you. We would have to go court. I have to find a way to sue you at that point. But people don't, it ain't even got to do, because you can have everything and it's just that small thing. I mean, not saying that you missed the mark, because she could have obviously missed the mark, but I do feel like some people don't know what they want. So they don't know how to appreciate what they're getting. Not let me hold 5 months. I got you. I can't true.
Marcus said, don't play with him.
Get
his money back.
You just give my money, an hour and 12 minutes. Yeah, I feel like some people just don't know what they have. Some people speak a different love language, or some people don't even know how to speak anybody's love language but their own. And you mess up good things. Because, baby, 7 to 14K per month.
What? Somebody on her name. What her name? Kyla?
Kalia.
I want you to hear this comment. Somebody wrote this comment and they said, hold on. My ex-wife did exactly that. She was saying she loved me by day 3. I'm like, bitch, what are you moving so fast for? All of a sudden, she became homeless, nowhere to go, and her family didn't fool with her. So I felt sorry and allowed her to move in to help out because I'm a nice person. Well, baby, I was a fool and a punching bag, married to a completely damaged psychopath that my kids hate to this day. They be looking for help. Yeah.
Well, guess what? If we still in a talking stage and you become homeless, baby, you still gonna be homeless. What the fuck? I have a soft spot for anybody that's outside, right? Outside, because ain't no, especially if we're talking to get to know each other. It's just like the people that they act like they got it, and the next thing they asking you for money, baby. The money that you still need, you're gonna still need it at this conversation. Don't call me.
Autumn, what time of the year was it getting cold? Because they probably were desperate. Because day 3, girl.
And look, this right here, what Truth said. Because imagine losing me. How you feel now? If everybody don't feel this way, baby, something is wrong. Yeah. I don't care. At your worst day, you still should feel like losing me.
It will hurt you.
Okay,
real bad.
Some way, shape, or form is going to hurt.
Okay? Yes. Go ahead. Because I'm gonna be the one to give you what you want.
Okay, but here, because who we still talking about? We on the talking stage and you moving in.
Oh, you gotta be a fool for somebody let you come stay with them for free and then you dog them out and beat on them. You should want to keep that place. Yeah, lesbians do move real fast. It's like you can be going together for two months and that's 2 years in your heart.
But I feel like it just depends on, you need to feel out a person, because like I used before, I know a heterosexual couple. They are still married to this day. They've been married since their first date. He took her out. The second date, he asked the father for her hand in marriage, and they are still married to this day with great businesses, great home. I mean, like great, right? I'm sure they probably had their times or whatever, but I'm talking about they still together. They done made it through. And then I know other lesbian couples that's the same thing. They're doing great. So I just feel like it just depends on
the person.
Who it is. You got to make sure you got your eyes open, not your heart. Like at no time should you think with just your heart. And I live by, if my heart and my mind say the same thing, that is what I'm moving on. I mean, for anything, even for the real estate, my mind wanted it, but it wasn't in my heart. But when my heart and my mind both said, this is what we're going to do, that's what we're going to do. Relationship, if something is not right, when my heart and my mind line up, you're not going to change my mind. It's nothing you can do to get me change my mind. Because those two things, they battling is not making sense. But when them things come together and become best friends, baby, let's move. Let's do what we got to do.
I agree. Because even my marriage was fast, like fast. And we've been together 6 years. And, of course, every marriage have problems, but I'm going to be honest with y'all. People been together years, get married and divorce.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Right? I feel like, to me, I'm not scared of divorce. Well, you want me to sign so we can go and go about our separate ways? Then I can find somebody who actually want me. Unfortunately, I didn't have to do that or go that route, but I ain't scared of divorce.
Yeah, no, me neither. I don't want to do it, but I ain't scared of it either. I done did it too many times now. That shit like riding a bike. You ain't gonna forget how to do it.
Nope.
All right, Marcus said I got a comment to what you said too. Marcus says we making connections out here for them true goofs, fixer uppers. Dude ain't say hi before when you spoke. Now he's speaking because I added substance, etc. Give me my fucking money. I'm gonna start charging for calls. You should.
Yes.
I'll tell anybody if you give somebody advice, charge them. That's money. That's time and money. All right, I had something to say. I don't know if it was what you said, and I had a notebook tonight so I can make sure I ain't forget, and I still forgot because I ain't write it down. Truth said there's always exception to all rules, but majority of these track stars should have taken time to get to know that person. But do you ever really know a person?
Right. You don't, because it still be secrets coming out.
Yeah. But
How
I'm gonna go back to truth, so we don't go too
person
far.
cheat on you, and then the person that be cheating on you, you've been calling your sister that really wasn't your sister, that you found out 10 years later that been the person you've been calling sister the whole time.
I don't think you ever fully know a person. I don't care how long you've been married. I don't care. Like, yeah, like you could be married and people change every day. And if they don't, something, but they change every day. Like something changed about somebody every single day. So I feel like, do you really ever know a person fully?
I think
how many relationships, I don't care how open you are in certain areas, how open are you all the way across the board? Like how vulnerable are you all the way across the board that your mate sees all of you? Like
right. I got 9 different people in me already, so I already know all of me.
Period. Khalil said, I was in a relationship for 3 years before I knew the true version of him. I need time to learn the real you. Imagine thinking you know someone in and out and wake up on a random day to learn it all was a lie. On some who the fuck did I marry ish? Yeah. Because you don't really know, you never know a person. I dated a woman.
You just gotta take your chance with the person.
Yeah. Absolutely. Say I dated a woman for 9 months, only in a relationship with her for 3 months. I had to let that go.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know. But all right, so truth. I can sit on the phone with you and tell you anything I want you to know, right? And depending on if we're just dating, we're not living in the same household, and say if we did this for a year, I could make you believe a lot and without you catching on to anything. And I'm telling you this like dead ass. I could make you believe anything because you're not in front of me 24/7. I only got to put the act on when we're talking or around each other. So even asking me the right questions, you still might not learn what you really need to learn.
And what is the right question? Because you can think you asking all the right questions to get all the right lies.
That's why I just said I'm telling you, it just depends on the person. If you want to con somebody to believe what you are, everybody got a piece of manipulation in them. I don't care what you say. Everybody has a piece of manipulation, and you can manipulate somebody's heart quickly.
Yes, and I tell people all the time, you can't bullshit because I can bullshit back. So I'm gonna know when you bullshit.
Girl, Khalil, come on and join on here and tell this story because I want to know now.
Yeah.
I already add the link. I can add it again if you want to get on, or we could save it for another day. But now you got me interested.
Come on another day, whatever one. We need the story.
Okay, because I'm intrigued. All right. Let's see. Hold on. I'm trying to make sure I get all the comments. 3 years and he had a whole life I knew nothing about. Yeah, because especially if you said you was waking up to him, so that makes it even harder. But man.
I got a question.
I agree, absolutely.
The question on my end, somebody said, do y'all think lesbians have the deepest secret?
No.
You don't think so?
And I'm saying it because I came from dating. I've been married to 2 men and I got kids by 3. So yeah, no. I promise you, anybody could have a secret.
Oh no, girl, because these men be running out the closet now. So I don't know. I don't know.
Marcus says circumstances define people's character. Example, I need to know who running from the flight in your girls group before y'all call yourself besties and going out all the time. That's risk management. I agree. And I got to protect you, right? You do. Absolutely. 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 Let me tell you, Virgos has been a huge part of my life. And that's why I love y'all so much because I was pretty much raised by one, right? And she taught me a lot without saying many words, like a lot. It was my grandmama. She taught me a lot without saying many words. And then I have several friends, and then of course, new great family that are Virgos. And I pay attention when I'm not paying attention. Y'all ain't no damn different. Y'all can be tricked.
We're horrible.
Y'all can be tricked. Mhm. Y'all can definitely be tricked too.
We're horrible. Like we're sweet as we are really nice people, but we be to get to thinking and in our own head, and we're our own enemy.
Yeah,
Because we will overthink and we'll start damaging shit because we overthink stuff.
it ain't shit going on.
Yeah,
Cause y'all crazy, just nuts.
yeah, we are. We are. I never deny what they say about Virgos.
But one thing I will say, not to go into the zodiac thing, but what I will say, I have not met a Virgo that I have not, unless we don't spend time around each other, we don't talk. I haven't met a Virgo that I've had a conversation with that I ain't want to be like, oh yeah, we good, we vibing. Because y'all might be crazy, right? And petty as hell. But y'all hearts are right. Y'all hearts are right.
We are very petty. And we like to be around petty people. Like, we don't want to be petty and nobody's being petty back with us. Like, it's no fun. Someone said Virgo scares the shit out of them.
I don't know why.
You crazy.
But y'all the most loving.
But see, the thing they don't like about Virgo is they you know how you do shit to somebody? They don't expect it back. And when we give it back, we take it all the way to hell with it. Mm-hmm. Like, it's no serve, we going all the way to hell. You go low,
y'all earth signs, right? Ain't Virgo an earth sign?
Mm-hmm.
And Taurus and Capricorn.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like we're gonna tell you how we feel. We're not gonna sugarcoat anything. We're very blunt.
I think, my LS Erie, but she got a different name, but she gonna always be my Erie. I love a Virgo to a core. You would, because they like they're with you being a Cancer, LS, they would definitely be. She's a Cancer, but she says she loves a Virgo to a core. It would, because Virgo and Cancers, believe it or not, they'll be on the same emotional path. Same emotional path. Mm-hmm. They real petty. They were real petty.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
But you don't have to work on it. It's just called managing it. That's it. Because you need it. You have to have it. It's a part of the fun part of who you are. It's just having,
Did Truth say we're the devil? I don't think. Wait.
That's what Truth said.
Well, I mean, we will take it there. I mean, we need growth, but we're nice.
Okay, now Truth line. I agree, sis. Everything. I love them. I swear to God, I love y'all.
We just don't take that bullshit. That's the thing.
And if you get a Virgo to be open, baby, you better appreciate that shit. Because they don't trust nobody
at all with nothing.
Baby, if you get them to trust you, they willing to talk to you, baby, keep it. Respect it. Hold it. Don't go in your mouth, because it ain't for everybody. Don't do that. Mm-mm. Virgos are my soulmate. That's why I love them so much. They're if you look at my compatible, you know how the little charts. Virgo is my soulmate, which makes sense to my grandma why we were so close. Hold on, what the Absolute said? I don't know about that. Virgos being everything. They are. You just got to get one that's not on no games, because it's some that be on games. I would think that would work. I be feeling like sign dating sign always be like the best.
Yeah, because my wife is a Virgo.
Right.
And we're petty towards each other.
And it works because y'all know each other.
Right.
Yeah. It's nothing to take personal because it's not a personal thing. All right. So Marcus said he's a Leo. So you have all the time in the world until I give up. But when I do, sorry,
Leos I have people. Leos are like,
they stubborn as hell though.
They are, yeah. Like, I think friendship, me and Leos get along really good.
He said, So I think he said, until I give up, but when I do, sorry, I had told Craig and them I was gonna go kick it with them tonight. Yeah, I have two kids that are Leos, but the one day different. TJ is in July, but he's the 31st. But he gives me so much Cancer, even though he's a Leo, and his rising, his moon was like a Libra, but he does not give me neither one of them. But then my baby girl Naya, baby, she a Leo with the moon in Taurus, baby, stubborn as a fucking ox. It don't even matter if she wants to say sorry, she ain't. Baby, she not.
Team Taurus.
Yeah, I get along with Taurus.
Absolutely, I didn't know you was a for Taurus.
You these damn names.
Yeah, girl, a Cancer will give you Cancer.
There you go.
I'm just gonna put that out there.
Now, let me tell you, Khalil, my wife dated 2 Cancers, right, babe? You. No, babe, you've dated 2 Cancers. Wasn't 2 of your exes Cancers? Or 1?
Huh?
Wasn't 2 of your exes Cancers? Or 1?
Yeah.
It was 2. And I remember when we met before we actually started like dating, I remember her saying that she always dated Cancers because they understand each other. So Khalil, I would say do it. You might be surprised. You might find your person dating your own sign because they will understand you. But if you're a June Cancer, date a June Cancer because July Cancer and June Cancer are 2 different people. 2 different. I didn't call you nothing absolute. That was vague.
What? No, I didn't know you was a Taurus absolute.
My daddy and one of my best friends is a Gemini, and one of our sisters. Well, my best friend is Ass sister too, but yeah.
I don't believe she no Virgo. I mean, no Gemini.
Gemini. I know that's probably because her moon sign is a Cancer. Because she definitely but baby, she different. She a healed one. She ain't got time for no BS. So that's probably why she not about to be in nothing. She ain't about to do that back and forth. She ain't doing none of that. I can't deal with no Scorpio. We can start off, but then it typically don't last long. Them suckers.
She said something terrible.
They start to
always like the signs that they know just not gonna do right.
Yeah, I can't deal with them too much. Like we have to be like in moderation. I only got one Scorpio that I 100% can think of right now, and that's Bree. That is different. She don't give me Scorpio until you piss her off, but it takes a lot to get her pissed off. But them Scorpios, they start off one way, and next thing you know, baby, they different.
The Scorpio I know is that way the whole time, and it's always rowdy.
Yeah, they different. They be lying. They lie for just wake up, just lie because they just breathing.
That's what I be thinking about July Cancers.
That's because they have a very high manipulating spirit sometimes. They be so good at it.
Exactly what it is, that manipulation.
Mm-hmm. But if you pay attention, you'll know. Yeah, them Scorpios that have you orange is the new black. Gemini
yeah.
But I don't see why though.
But let me tell you, the Virgo the Gemini that I knew told so many lies, and then you call them out, they be pissed. So that's why we clash. They lie so much.
Joy just gave us the middle finger. Hold on. Marcus says, okay, so I've known him for 30 plus years. It has been 30 plus years because we are 45 and probably 46. Either they love me or hate me, but how is it folks trying to be narcissists to men like me? It's sad. It is. But let me tell you, Marcus, I think I said it before because he was in the comments for one of our other shows. He is really like, you would think he don't say nothing. He like one of them people that when they do speak, you want to listen because they typically don't say nothing. They just sit back and watch everything. But when they speak, it's time to speak.
Right.
She said July Cancers are the best at everything. See, that's their problem. They really do believe that.
Yeah, that shit will give you cancer. Just believe it.
Man, that's your title. All right, so we ain't gonna keep on rambling. We at an hour and 9 mark.
We're gonna talk that next week, y'all. Same spot.
Yeah,
y'all, give us a topic y'all want to talk about. We always pick the topic.
Yeah.
Tell us what y'all want to talk about.
Yeah, because Marcus said he want to be on the next show. Marcus, come on. All you got to do is inbox what topic you want to talk, and we get it
You want
together.
to talk about what happened in the last relationship with them $17,000?
Okay? Because at this point, I want to sue her for you. Not it be the Virgo.
Someone said July cancers are crybaby.
You heard that, babe? Oh, she ain't want to listen to that part. Coco said somebody wrote in the comments that July cancers are crybabies.
See, that's the part they don't understand. They lying, baby.
Every time but crybabies.
Thank you, Morgan, for watching.
And if you don't see us on here, we could be on TikTok because TikTok opens this up way further than just our friends and family and those that like know us. It opens it up to the world. So someday for the whole month of December when we were on TikTok so that we could have the conversation after dark. And they were really good conversations. We talked about BDSM. We talked about what was the other one? We talked about BDSM.
Girl, I don't know. It was a lot.
It was grown.
It was a lot of grown people stuff.
Yeah.
But it was really good. And maybe my good sister will probably give y'all a mid show for like 30 minutes on TikTok coming up. We ain't talked about it yet, but
I'm fine with it. We could do 30 over here and then switch on over there because TikTok is way more open for me. I feel like they still have shut up, Joy.
Say
talking about she's an investor, not a friend. Like she still can't get an invoice. But
now come on.
TikTok just gives us a little bit more freedom, even though YouTube gives us way more freedom, so it's easier to do it through StreamYard. But TikTok, I don't know, it just opens it up to more people because it only have to be your friends that can join in. It's just open.
Yeah.
And we were able to have like full conversations. We had to change some words around, of course, because
that's the only part I don't like. I can't say what I want to say.
Yeah.
You got to sugarcoat stuff and
you gotta hope the people are smart enough to know what you're talking about. But if we're not over here, we could be over TikTok. But we'll talk and see if we can do a split, a 30-minute over here and do the rest over there.
All right. Yeah. I'm gonna send you our TikTok information. My sister probably said at the end of the show, also Autumn. I think my friends already on there.
Let me so our actual TikTok itself for our podcast is hold on, it's Chat with Cola, but let me just make sure I ain't lying.
Yeah, because it's different on.
Yeah, give me 1 second.
And we're normally every Thursday we do a show.
Yeah, and our TikTok is Chat with Cola. However, because we have way more viewers on our personal pages, we will be alternating between our pages. So it will be my personal page, L Young 40 on TikTok, and then it will be hold on, I got it. And then it would be, give me 1 second.
Mine is
I was trying to find it so you ain't even had to say it.
Oh,
Coco Anthony. Right? Yeah, Coco Anthony. So, and we typically put a flyer up too, just to say where we're gonna be at. But yeah, TikTok is way better. Talk about these scroll snatching limitation men out here ruining y'all dating life and messing it up for the real ones. 5 minutes though, no longer. Not deserving of that much time. That's what Marcus' topic wants to be. He wants to be.
Okay, all right. When you want to come on, Marcus? And y'all follow us, we'll follow y'all back.
Yeah. And I'll make sure I send it to your inbox too, Kalia, because we'll probably maybe alternate or maybe do the half and half. Because I love TikTok. It's not easier, but I feel like it's funner. Only because anybody pop up versus this is our page and my pages are private. Coco page is private too. So it makes it kind of
I thought it was open.
So I don't see you being open to nobody just popping up.
I know Facebook not because I post a lot on Facebook. But everything else should be. It better be.
But yeah. So we'll see you guys next Thursday, and we'll let you know if we're gonna do the 30 minutes on here and roll over there or how it's gonna flow over. Yep, I'll inbox you too. Just inbox me and so I can remember, please. Kalia and Morgan. And anybody else, just inbox me so I can send you all 3 TikTok pages.
Yes,
But,
and I'm gonna send you all 3 Autumn because she asked you like send them to me. So I'm gonna send you all 3.
Yep, and then just pay attention to our stories because typically we post what we're going to do the Thursday during the day or towards the evening. So it give us time just in case something come up. We not putting it out there too early. Just in case we got to change the date or change the time. But yeah, so inbox me and I'll send you that stuff. We'll be here next Thursday. And if you got something you want to talk about, and if you want to talk about something, but you don't want your name on it because maybe people make it obvious that it's you, we'll take those too. We would not bring your name up and say, well, Morgan want to talk about people that dig in the trash. We wouldn't do that. We would just be people that dig in the trash, right? And we would just talk about it. So don't think that if you send us something and you don't want your name attached to it, that we're going to attach your name to it. We will not if you say you do not want to be attached to it. And if you want to be a guest with a topic, that works as well. We are open to everybody. It's not a lesbian podcast. We are a podcast for the world. We talk about real stuff, funny stuff. Most of the stuff is going to be drama stuff because that's what people love. People love drama. However, if you want the healed stuff, like the stuff that's going to get your future right, then you can go and look at Regal Mindset because they will be more of the business and trust and some life stuff too. But we here for like ratchet TV.
Right.
Okay. Sometimes it's serious, but most of the time we want to talk. So yeah, what you guys say, sis?
Thank y'all for joining. Sis
Oh, we say Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Because we
Happy New Year, guys. Thank you for joining.
Right. And we'll see you guys
Thursday. Okay.
And now that's it. And we'll see y'all next Thursday.
Good night.
Good night.